Yeah. Welcome to the new shop, you guys. We have about 1,000 square feet to do all sorts of projects, all sorts of furniture, cabinets, shop projects, all that kind of exciting stuff. But where I left you guys off last time was I brought everything in, I got the trailer, brought the equipment over, and that was pretty much it. And I'll tell you what, that next day when I came into the shop after I stopped filming that video, it was a complete mess, completely chaotic in here, and somehow I was able to turn it into a half-decent shop in only a matter of a couple days. So please enjoy me setting up the new shop. This is going to be the start of it. So I got all the equipment in here, the workbenches, the tool carts, that kind of thing, and we're gonna basically just be setting all this up. It's pretty simple. I mean, simple in theory, but I mean, there's a lot to do. So the first thing I'm gonna get going on is moving these storage racks right here over to the back wall where I can put all the plywood, the sheet goods, and the extra lumber. So let's get it. If you saw the first part of me moving here into the shop, you saw at the beginning I was moving a lot of the stuff from the truck, and that was all the small stuff which is now behind me. So things like extra extension cords, cables, my sprayer over there, all that kind of stuff is gonna go up there and over there. And now that that little bite-sized chunk is done, the next thing I'm going to be working on is actually getting the miter saw back up and running. And I still plan on using this for a little bit until I make a new one, so that is going to go along the wall right here. The next task is going to be moving the parts for Wallzilla. I have all of this plywood to move onto the wall over there, and then I'd like to move this possibly over here or over here, kind of out of the way so I can put the table saw and the outfeed table into place, but I'll get to that later. So the first thing is going to be moving all the plywood. So I've been having a bit of a problem, and that is that when I come in here into the office during my lunch break, I sit down to eat my lunch that I prepped this morning, and it's cold. So we're gonna fix that. So I'm gonna run to the store, pick up a microwave and a fridge, and hopefully today should be a little bit nicer with warm food. Like I said, I got the microwave and the mini fridge here. Now, I know this is a woodworking channel, but I felt that this would be important because it is a part of my journey in moving here into the new shop. I hope that you did enjoy that. And I have to say, taking down the dust collection wasn't as stressful as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a whole separate thing. That's why I didn't actually do it when I moved all the other equipment. But I have to say, after bringing it into the back of the truck, it really wasn't that bad. I mean, the hardest part was probably the motor, which weighed the most, and that wasn't really too bad actually. So and if you guys remember how the dust collection was set up in the previous shop, I actually had the wall mount, and this is a separate thing you had to buy when you actually buy the dust collector. But in this shop, I'm actually planning on using the floor stand, and that should be a lot nicer because that way I have the flexibility of moving it and I don't have to worry about securing this big thing to the wall in here. Alright, dust collector, welcome to your new home. So I'm actually planning on having the dust collector set up in this corner right here. That way the drum can be easily loaded into the bed and I can take and dump that, but you know, it just feels like a natural spot over here. And then I'll have the ductwork run along this entire wall here and go to each tool. But the one thing I need to also kind of plan out is right now I have the bandsaw actually placed over here. So in theory, I can have kind of like some 2x4s or something go across and have like a beam with the tubing coming across and connect into this. Now, whether or not I'm actually going to do that, I don't really know. I'm not 100%. So that's kind of a rough idea as to what I want the dust collection to look like. You know, that one main run there and then the one coming across to the bandsaw. And I guess while I'm here, I could also kind of explain the electricity that's going to be put in. Now, I'm going to need a 220 circuit ran all along here, which is going to be for the dust collector, the table saw, the jointer and planer, and then also the bandsaw. I'm probably going to have the electricity run across on that beam that the dust collection goes on, and that will then tie back over here to the sub panel. And since the planer and the jointer are kind of in their own island right here, I'll probably have the ductwork come up and above. That way I wouldn't have anything on the floor over here and it would be up out of the way. So I hope you guys enjoyed me setting up the shop and getting this whole place ready. There were so many things that have happened over the last couple weeks. I am pretty tired and exhausted, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it. As always, thank you guys for watching this video and continuing to support me with what I'm doing. That's pretty much all I have for this video, and I will catch you in the next one.